someone from that office sent an email internally. The email recounts what happened. And they explained how working in the World Trade Center, if you don't lock your desk drawers, by the next day when you come in, the drawer would be partially open because the building actually sways a little bit. It's almost imperceptible, but it does move. The buildings were designed to have to absorb some movement. And they said they felt the entire building like shake. Everything went flying. They knew something had happened, but they didn't know what. They explained that the loudspeakers were saying that everything was fine and just stay where they were. And they decided at some point they wanted to leave. They went to go to the door, and the door out of the office wouldn't open because the building had moved so much that the frame had bent and they were stuck in the office. And they could hear people shouting in the hallway, and they started panicking, obviously. Eventually, they figured the only way out was to try to make a hole through the wall because they couldn't get the door open. So they literally started bashing at the wall and actually cut a hole through the wall itself, which, because it's an internal wall, was only drywall, and made it into the hallway. They said they went to the stairs, they were going down. They had never taken the stairs down from 89 stories or what have you that they were at. So they didn't even know where the stairs were. Took the stairs, they went down. They got to a certain floor, I forget which one, and they said the stairs ended. And they make you have to get out of the stairwell and walk down the hall. And now at this point, there's debris and dust, and they can't see what's going on. And they couldn't even find the other stairs. They finally did. Anyways, they recount finally making it down to the last few floors as they were trying to leave the building. And at that point, they saw the firefighters going up, wearing their Scott packs, their facial masks, and so forth. And they were running up the
True
stairs.
heroes.
Yeah, they were going up as everyone was trying to
True
get.
heroes.
It was an account of helping someone that was having trouble moving and being able to walk. I can only imagine going down almost 90 stories. So ultimately, this person said they got down, they saw what was happening, and they just decided to start running. They went back to the port and eventually back to New Jersey where they lived. Like a lot of people, they don't live in the city itself. And the email ends saying that night they couldn't sleep, and then they obviously by then they turned on the news and saw the totality of what had happened. And they said the image that kept just coming back in their minds was the faces of the young men, primarily, I guess that's the way they describe it, going up the stairs, and their look of like determination and knowing that not one of them ever made it out of there.
We will never forget. Be sure to like, comment, subscribe, hit the bell, and watch all our content, including episode 22 of the YoJoeShow podcast.